Okay, about to go live on Facebook. I will get the little button up there, so just a moment.
Oh. You're still typing?
Yes, go for it. I have to put in our little description.
Oh, we're recording all of this anyway, so. Hair change.
Okay, what's the fun about real?
I know. It's funny when you post them too.
That is
By accident. You're like, oh, I forgot to edit that one.
okay. I think I got everything about typed. Okay, and then I can go back later and tag you as well. Okay. I was gonna say on our mark, get set, go. Pretty much. Ready?
On your mark.
Get set. And why do I keep clicking the button? Hold up.
Oh, sometimes it times out, but if you copy it.
Okay. Well, it went really fast to time out then. Oh, that's it's giving me an error saying I don't have permission to create a, but I just did this yesterday or 2 days
No,
ago.
you do. It's just a timeout.
Okay,
It's timed out. So you just have to start over, but
gotcha. Okay, I have it copied.
I
Well,
do
thank
it
you.
all the time. Like I'll set it up and then I talk and then it won't let me do it. So I
Oh
have to
my,
start all over.
okay. Thank you for that. That's good to know. Okay.
Which is really kind of
And-
annoying. So you can't set it up beforehand. Too.
Right, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna hit the button.
Yay.
Nope, I'm still getting the same. Really?
Did you close out Chrome or whatever? You're just close it out, start all over.
Okay, gotcha. Well, it's. I definitely didn't have these yesterday. Never. It was Monday. Anyway. I know. Sorry about it.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's
I know
tech.
in a pinch, what we can do is if I go live on my Facebook, from my phone, I can just bring you on as a guest. So let's see.
It should let you do it.
It really should.
It will. It will.
I'm hitting the button and it's liking it. And it looks like we're live. It is working. So we are live with the amazing Padma, who's one of our members here in Financial Freedom and Joy. I'm so happy to get some time with you today. I know we're both busy business owners. And so you want to share a little bit about your business and kind of your journey to get there. And I'm just so happy to have you.
My business. So right now I'm supporting women. I mentor women who have pain, who experience pain from an injury, chronic pain, who would like to have some relief with their pain and move in a way that feels graceful and that they can fall in love with their bodies again.
Wow.
Very truncated.
You know, and it's like when we have pain, it really interferes with like everything going on in your life, huh?
Yeah, it can be really frustrating. I think that's the other component, is that women who come in frustrated and feel like their body is betraying them, or they feel very like, my body is this thing over here that I don't understand. And just getting people connected back to their body so there isn't that separation, right? Because I do think the body has a lot of wisdom for us, and that sometimes it shows up as pain.
Wow. Well, thank you. I'm in alignment with what you're saying. I just love like you've now turned a business around that idea and mentorship. So that is fantastic. So how did you come to, be doing this? I assume perhaps there's some pain in the backstory of overcoming things.
Yeah, so when I was 17, I shattered my elbow. And it was a pretty severe break. And I was in a cast for a very long time and was not able to use my arm, and was told that I would never use my arm. And so, because there was a lot of nerve damage, it was extremely painful. And that incident changed my life, changed everything. I couldn't work, I couldn't go back to school. I ended up on welfare. And so I had to do all of this kind of revamping at a very early age. And what it did was, for a while, I just believed that I couldn't use my arm and I couldn't really do much about it, until I found somebody who inspired me to just think of the body differently, that the body wants to heal, that it does regenerate, that there is movement forward even when there's a big tragedy. And so I started studying, I started using movement as a tool, and then I started studying and teaching, as well as body work and energy awareness. And so it just kind of kept moving, right? Because it is a journey, it kept moving me towards studying more and more and more.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for sharing that part. It's always, for me, it's like, our businesses are generally an expression of something to do with ourselves. So now
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
to help a lot of people. And I liked how you had that idea of where we have that separation. So is that something you notice that a lot of women in pain, they struggle with that idea? Or what do they struggle with the most?
What do they struggle with? Well, there is definitely, I think it's a cultural separation from our bodies. Like, I notice people come in and the way they talk about their bodies, like it's their car, like it's not doing what they want it to do. And I'm like, you're not really separate from your body. You are an organism, right? You are a whole organism, and your body is part of you. So that when something isn't working, there's really more of a relationship, rather than I'm broken, or this part of me that I don't understand is broken. And so, yeah, I think that there is a lot of separation, or just not understanding our bodies, right? We're not really taught to check in, or to touch, or to understand our bodies. Anything more than very, very basic. So yeah, they struggle with that. And I think they struggle with not feeling like the pain is ever going to leave, that this is the way that it's going to be, that I'm always going to be broken. It's always going to be like this.
Oh my goodness. Well, like so grateful to hear what you do to change those beliefs, because I definitely see, that kind of overarching effect, and kind of the word that was coming to mind was hopelessness. So it seems like
Yeah.
you bring hope and inspiration to that situation.
Yeah. Or just a different sense of, right, that the body is something really to work with. And that, I tend to think of, when the body's in pain, it's really asking for support, or it's saying, or it's information, right? It's a symptom. It's saying you're out of balance. And it's our kind of our work, or our opportunity to really look to see what's out of balance, right? And sometimes it's a little tweak, depending on depending on the level of pain, and sometimes it's a little bit more of a life adjustment, but
That's true. I see. And I mean, you've worked with thousands of women, I believe, that you've worked to transform pain and things. So, what do you feel like? What do they need to know, or, things like that?
I think they just need to know that their body is really designed to heal, and that it's very, I mean, if we think about the human body and its capacity, we can, make another human from our bodies. That our body has an incredible, just desire to heal, and it's possible.
That's a great lasting message, like it's good to hear from an expert telling you, like you can kind of sink into that aspect as well.
Yeah, and you can get very sciencey about it, but I think that it ultimately just having faith that your body does want to heal, and that part of sometimes pain or sometimes injury is that, I've had injuries when I've been really anxious in my life, or I'm pushing, or I'm heading in a direction that isn't working, but I just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and then my body ultimately, I either break a toe, or I've had like some crazy accidents where I'm like, okay, fine, I'll stop pushing. And what do you need from me? And even just again, the lifestyle of, is this what I want? Do I want to live with this much anxiety? Do I want to live with this sense of needing to force things to work? Or is there another way? Right? Is there possibly the path of receiving, or listening, or collaboration, or just a different way, especially as a woman, and as a business owner, as a parent, right? It's easy to get revved up. I'm very anxious.
You speak carry a lot of wisdom. It's awesome to hear all of that. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Like I'm just kind of buzzing and like, wow, that idea of possibilities, and especially for people of all different ideas, where whatever our limitations might be, and it's like, hey, do we want to keep that belief, or does a different one serve you better? And it sounds like when it comes to pain, the different ideas that Padma's talking about are like, you should listen to this lady. This is pretty awesome. She knows what she's talking about and has some amazing results there.
Yeah, thank you.
So, and I know that you also, if people are interested in knowing more, you even have some training coming up, I believe, even for free for people to dive in deeper with you. Is that right?
Yes, I have a free 3 consecutive days
That's
training. And call it an immersion, because it's these keys are 3 secrets to move beyond body pain. And there's just 3 keys that I have kind of distilled over the years, and I use, and we'll just use them. They kind of unfold one into the next. And it's just, I think, a really, to me, it's just, I've seen so much come from it, that it becomes a sweet, I know that's a weird word to say when it comes to pain, but it's like, it's just a way to kind of shift your pain patterns, and just gently kind of move people into a deeper conversation with their body, and build mobility and strength.
That's
Right?
awesome.
Because I also feel like, especially as women, right, as caregivers, as nurturers, right, we're just kind of wired right through our estrogen to take care of others. And so bringing the focus back to what we need, and building capacity, and building strength and resilience, so that we can show up without depleting our bodies, right? That our bodies, women's bodies, hold a lot.
True that. Oh, that's awesome. So the 3 keys to move beyond body pain.
3 secrets. 3 keys, 3 secrets to move beyond body pain. Yes. And it's next week, December 6th, 7th, and 8th, 1 p.m. Pacific.
Awesome. And I'll know we'll make sure to have the link connected to this video wherever you're watching it. So that way you can get on board, and definitely something, not to miss. Oh my gosh, if you have any kind of lasting pain, why stay in it, right? Like you have an alternative, an option, a great place.
Right. And it's pain and like acute pain, chronic pain from injuries, surgeries, sometimes chronic conditions, sometimes just repetitive strain, right? Repetitive use, computer or exercise that we do that creates an imbalance or pain. And even working with people who just have a lot of density or tightness, right? Their body just isn't conversing with itself well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So make sure that you get on these three keys. We'll put the link there, and then I have it too. It's bit.ly/beyond body pain. And
Oh, it's
is
actually
that
three.
correct? Oh,
No, it's actually 3 day beyond body pain. Sorry.
oh, okay. Well, we'll make sure that we get that link 100% correct in there. So good correction. And yay. Well, either way, it's a way to move beyond pain. So make
Yay!
sure you connect with our wonderful FFJ member. I'm so glad that you're in the group, because I know the idea is we have these businesses because they bring us all the things we're looking for in our lives. So you get your money, your time freedom, and your joy while helping people have less pain and move into that growth and freedom that they're looking for as well.
Yeah. Yay. Thank you so
Well, great
much.
to connect with you. Big hug,
Oh,
sweetheart.
good to connect
And
with
I'm so
you.
glad you're a part of the group. And I'm just wonderful to get to know you better as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.